So a customer came to me and they have a amplifier. It's a KL203P. They keyed up. They had to take it apart. That little MOSFET right there burned up. Now his radio has a maximum output of 10 watts. And he was running it around 8 watts or so, and it still fried that MOSFET. So he was running it. At any time, this is the housing. A buddy of his 3D printed this out, 3-piece sandwich of a thing. This is a simple computer fan. Well, there's a part number in case you're curious. So anytime this switch was thrown, light would come on, and that would throw 12-volt power to both the amplifier and the fan. So that way there, he never ran the linear without a fan. And it's got this pretty decent heat sink. So I took it apart. I knew pretty much right away what it was, because these 203Ps, they are known for leaving a brown stain on the mattress. It's usually these freaking switches. Then I took it apart and I realized it's because this heat transference compound was not touching the MOSFET, and it was not touching this. They had a silicone insulator in between the part that gets really freaking hot and the part that's supposed to keep it cool. So this insulator, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's some kind of space age silicone that I'm not aware of, but yeah, that's why it got freaking hot. Not enough, if you ask me. There's not enough of this compound there. I mean, you got to really scrape at it to get anything off. But to take these apart, all you got to do, it does not pull out from the top. So you got, it's essentially, what's side's front? This is the front. So this sits in like this, right? You've got your connections. Is it right set up? Yeah. It's like that, right? So these two screws, those two screws, that takes these connections off. Then you slide this piece out and the whole thing lifts off. So in case you're curious, that's how you get them apart. They are fitted pretty tightly. I pried this out just a little bit. I mean, you know, if it's already broke, you can't really fuck it up anymore. But yeah, 'cause like that solder joint's now busted, and that one's broken, and then that one's broken. But again, I don't care because I'm not fixing it. Get off my beard, bitch. You could buy this part. You know, there is a part number, and not on that one because it's burned the hell up. Oh yeah, look at that. That one definitely got hot. It's already broke. So to me, I mean, I'm not an electrical engineer. I don't design these freaking things. I just repair shit, you know. I find out where the fucking brown stain is and I go looking. Yeah, like that one. That one's nice and smooth. Plastic's not broken, hasn't had heat stress on it. Like this one here definitely has. And then obviously this one here, I mean, we can all tell. She's cooked. Yeah, I mean, this can be, and the freaking fuse, the fuse is still intact. You know, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, RM Italy, this is garbage. Basura, as my wife would say. So what I'm gonna recommend for him to do is to buy a better amp. Something on the line of about 15, maybe 20 watts input. Obviously that means he's gonna get better output anyway. He's, I mean, it only lasted, according to him, about 90 days. And he doesn't talk on it a whole lot. Just every once in a while, just keys up. He was seeing the wattage on his meter go up to about 100, 105, 110. So this is putting out a little bit more than 100 watts out of the amp when it was on. And he never really used the preamp here. He just, Oh no, I'm sorry, this is the preamp. He never really used that because reception is always better than transmission anyway. But yeah, I would steer clear of this. I think this is garbage. On a sample of 100% of these that I've touched are garbage. On a sample size of 1. I would not recommend this to anybody, and I'm sure, and I know there are some people out there in the YouTube universe who've had good luck with these. Great, fantastic, wonderful. You know, I'm not judging. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying this particular one is crap, and I'm not going to recommend him to get another one. I was hoping just to replace this, but now that I've seen that this one's buggered off and that one's buggered off, you know, I think he spent like $90 on this. It's really not worth it. It's not worth to fix it unless you got the time, you know, and you know, time is freaking money. So, all right, that's my quick video for the day. I'm gonna go see what else I can not repair. All right, enjoy. So I'm not a material scientist or anything. I wanted to make an addendum to my short video a second ago about what this material is. It feels like silicone. It very well might be silicone. It might not be silicone. But it's just, to me, it's just silly. Why would you have the hot thing on one side, right? And they put this, what I think is silicone insulator in between the hot thing and the heat sink, and then put the heat transference compound on one side of the, what I'm going to call an insulator. So this mat is a 100% pure silicone mat. And this is my soldering mat that, yeah, it takes a lot of freaking heat. This is about 900 Fahrenheit just to make a mark on it. It's not even burnt. This, on the other hand, that was over 1,000 Fahrenheit, and it did burn it, yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to take my soldering gun. It is a Hakko FX888 Delta, and we're going to try to put some heat to it and see if we can't melt this thing.
Oh, you're going to stink up my house.
It should be silicone. I don't think it'll stink up the house.
You're going to stink up my house with your damn experiment.
All right. In that case, I'll have to use my Hakko FA400 evacuation fan. It might get loud for you out there in the YouTube universe, but we're going to see if this thing melts. First, we're going to try it on the silicone. Nada. Now we're going to try it on this. And as you notice, I'm holding it longer than I did on the silicone. It doesn't melt the silicone, and this doesn't, it also does not melt. That tells me that that's what this is. This is silicone. See, told you it wasn't going to sting up your house. So, again, I'm not an electrical engineer or anything of the sort, but we use these things as oven mitts because no heat transfers through them. So I'm sure there's some smart person over at RM Italy that designed this to be in between the part that gets hot and the part that does not. But why would you put something that heat doesn't transfer through between the heat sink and the part that gets hot? I don't get it. Ergo, it's almost, to me, the ruffian barbarian that I am, this was put in there so that your amplifier would in fact fail. Nah, I'm probably overshooting that. But hey, you do you. Think of it how you will. This is my version of we never landed on the moon moment. Although, yeah. I just don't understand why you would want to put silicone in between a part that gets hot and a part that does not. So, yeah, think of it how you will, and correct me if I'm wrong. Seriously. I want somebody to correct me if I'm wrong. I am completely willing to admit that I'm probably wrong, that there's actually a real reason that this was in there in between the part that gets hot and the part that dissipates the heat. There must be a reason. I fail to understand the reason, so I'm asking you out there, provide me with that reason. I'd be greatly appreciative. Thank you.